John, chapter 5. After these things there was a celebration of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. And there in Jerusalem, by the sheep gate, a pool that is called in Hebrew Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these were lying a great multitude of the ailing, blind, lame, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. For a messenger at a set time was going down in the pool, and was troubling the water. The first then, having gone in after the troubling of the water, became whole of whatever sickness he was held. And there was a certain man there, being in ailment 38 years. Him Jesus having seen lying, and having known that he is already a long time, he says to him, Do you wish to become whole? The ailing man answered him, Lord, I have no man, that when the water may be troubled, he may put me into the pool. And while I am coming, another goes down before me. Jesus says to him, Rise, take up your pallet, and be walking. And immediately the man became whole, and he took up his pallet, and was walking. And it was a Sabbath on that day. The Jews then said to him that has been healed, It is a Sabbath. It is not lawful to you to take up the pallet. He answered them, He who made me whole, that one said to me, Take up your pallet and be walking. They questioned him then, Who is the man who is saying to you, Take up your bed and be walking? But he that was healed had not known who he is, for Jesus moved away, a multitude being in the place. After these things, Jesus finds him in the temple, and said to him, Behold, you have become whole. Sin no more, lest something worse may happen to you. The man went away and told the Jews that it is Jesus who made him whole. And because of this were the Jews persecuting Jesus and seeking to kill him, because these things he was doing on a Sabbath. And Jesus answered them, My Father works until now, and I work. Because of this then were the Jews seeking the more to kill him, because not only was he breaking the Sabbath, but he also called God his own Father, making himself equal to God. Jesus therefore responded and said to them, Truly, truly, I say to you, the Son is not able to do anything of himself, if he may not see the Father doing anything. For whatever things he may do, these also the Son does in like manner. For the Father cherishes the Son, and shows to him all things that he himself does. And greater works than these he will show him, that you may wonder. For as the Father raises the dead and makes alive, so also the Son makes alive whom he wills. For neither does the Father judge anyone, but all the judgment he has given to the Son, that all may honor the Son, according as they honor the Father. He who is not honoring the Son does not honor the Father who sent him. Truly, truly, I say to you, he who is hearing my word and is believing him who sent me has continuous life, and he does not come into judgment, but has passed out of death into life. Truly, truly, I say to you that there comes an hour, and it now is, when the dead will hear the voice of the Son of God, and those having heard will live. For as the Father has life in himself, so he gave also to the Son to have life in himself. And authority he gave him also to do judgment, because he is Son of Man. Do not wonder at this, because there comes an hour in which all those in the tombs will hear his voice, and they will come forth, those who did good things to a resurrection of life, and those who practiced evil things to a resurrection of judgment. I am not able of myself to do anything. According as I hear, I judge, and my judgment is righteous, because I do not seek my own will, but the will of the Father who sent me. If I testify concerning myself, my testimony is not true. There is another who is testifying concerning me, and I have known that the testimony that he testifies concerning me is true. You have sent to John, and he has testified to the truth. But I do not receive testimony from man. But these things I say, that you may be saved. He was the burning and shining lamp, and you willed to be glad for an hour in his light. But I have the testimony greater than John's. For the works that the Father gave me, that I might finish them, the works themselves that I do, they testify concerning me, that the Father has sent me. And the Father who sent me has testified himself concerning me. You have neither heard his voice at any time, nor have you seen his appearance. And you do not have his word remaining in you, because you do not believe him whom he sent. You search the writings, because you think in them to have continuous life, and these are they that are testifying concerning me. And you do not will to come to me that you may have life. I do not receive glory from man, but I have known you, that you do not have the love of God in yourselves. I have come in the name of my Father, and you do not receive me. If another may come in his own name, him you will receive. How are you able, you, to believe, receiving glory from one another, and the glory that is from God alone you do not seek? Do not think that I will accuse you to the Father. There is one who is accusing you, Moses, in whom you have hoped. For if you were believing Moses, you would have been believing me, for he wrote concerning me. But if you do not believe his writings, how will you believe my sayings?